Welcome to the upper frequency line. This is a recording of a live connection session with Eva and Therese. Please give yourself time to sit undisturbed during the connection. Sit comfortably with closed eyes or looking softly into the distance. Welcome to the 9th of October frequency line and shield check-in. Let's see what the field feels like. Greater field feels like. Interesting. It's almost a sing-songy quality to it. It's that sort of sideways undulating feeling that we've had before a few times. You know, like how seaweed moves.
Yeah.
The current. You've had some bad news today, so how do you feel the field? Is it affected by your
No, it isn't.
difficulties?
I don't feel it is. I feel like I can tap straight into that, and I get straight into that. But it's amazing how I step out of it and get into the victimhood, and it's like the difference between night and day.
Yeah. Immediate repair starts.
Yeah.
Mostly the solar plexus is what I feel that it's affecting the most with this sort of swaying. It's like it's gone straight to work in your solar plexus.
Yeah.
That's amazing. This is one of the reasons why we do this.
Definitely.
Every day and as often as possible during the day as well. Even if we only do it together once a day, just the ability to connect back in when you get rattled, when you get compressed, when you get affected, it just brings back that primary respiration, that breathing in of energy, and immediately it starts repairing. And restoring equilibrium.
Yeah.
If you have a look at your solar system, what does it look like now? If you stand on Pluto and look towards the sun, what do they look like now?
There's one of the closer one to me that's fallen way down to the left. That's really saggy kind of looking.
And if you compare to what did it look like before we connected in with the line and the field?
Well, then it was just all a big mess.
Yeah, all of them are like all over the place. Yeah. All right, let's hold that. Let's just keep looking at the sun. Let's see if that single one that's out can find its way into the midline without making it. Just looking at the sun, accessing that magnetic midline. Is it responding? Is it change?
Yeah, but it feels heavy.
Yeah, I feel sadness and hurt. What happens when I say that?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Mm-hmm. More tears.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It feels like the end of something beautiful. For you, it's something that you used to be, that you were able to do, and now with the new rules, you might not be allowed.
Yeah.
And so it's the end of something beautiful.
Yeah.
But you don't know what might come in its place, or how even this particular one might change over time. It's not necessarily over forever. It's not, and even if it is, or if you change, you find something else in its place. You might, you don't know what the future holds.
Yeah.
How does it feel when I say that? Does that change anything?
Yeah, it does, but I still have to get to that. Like, I understand that very well, but it still have to let go fully before it can
Mhm.
go on.
So holding that idea that we don't know what the future might bring, both in terms of that you might find other ways, or this particular way might not be gone forever. How does the planet that's out, how does that respond to that if we hold that at the same time as you're looking at the sun? The idea of that.
But that's what is wrong. That's why it's out.
Mm-hmm. But if you hold the idea of that it might come right, or you have, you change, you find some other way, or you do something else, does the planet respond to that?
Yep, it's coming back to alignment.
Okay. You're getting more balance.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're getting more perspective as well. I can feel that you're getting more distance between yourself and that planet.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you feel much more together in the sort of heart solar plexus area, I think, is where it was mostly out. You feel much more centered there now. How do you feel now?
Just neutral now.
Okay. So this is the way, when they put a block in front of you with their rules, then you find another way.
Yeah.
That's resilience. That's flexibility. Mm-hmm. Sounds very good. Feels good.
Yeah.
How does the field feel now?
Stronger.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually quite booming is probably a good expression. It's like there's a boom in it. Like it's almost like the sound of a boom. Except that I don't hear the sound.
Yeah.
But it's like a kind of a rapid expansion feeling, and it stays in that rapid expansion. Yeah, it's kind of like if you put if you pump air under a blanket and it kind of expands in a kind of a balloony kind of way.
Yeah.
But it's not like a balloon. It's like a flat blanket, but you kind of put air in it, then it gets a bit of a hump with air, and then eventually the air kind of dissipates. But it's that feeling of, so the field has that pumped up feeling without feeling like a balloon with it. But yeah. What is that? What do you think that is? Can you feel that? The boom effect. It's definitely like the boom effect makes it feel stronger.
Yeah.
More vibrant, more full as well.
I think it's more possibilities. It's like opening more doors, kind of thing.
Yeah, that could be true. Yeah.
Because, and that's the thing that's so hard, to close the doors, because then you, before you see that others open, you just stand there in front of a closed door. But then once you get past that, then you see that the other doors open.
Yeah. Or other doors show up, even if they're not there yet. Yeah, it opens up the inflow.
Yeah.
For more possibility. Okay. Let's see what the line is. Can we feel the line? So yesterday we were on the move, right? Yeah, we are definitely on the move today as well.
Yeah, and I felt that earlier this morning.
Yeah. Actually, it's a stronger movement. It's like yesterday it was more like a large river. Today it feels more narrow, like, that speeds the flow up because it's narrower. So there's more rush, more pressure in the movement because it's like a narrower river. Same amount of water, but narrower. Kind of like approaching a rapid, maybe. Okay. Yeah, and it's actually quite a lot of the feeling of being carried along with that.
Yeah.
With that faster movement, faster stream. And it actually feels like floating on top of it rather than being sort of submerged in it. It's more of a sitting on top, like sitting in a tube or something, like a car tire, blown up car tire that you might ride along on the water. We're going somewhere.
We're definitely going somewhere.
Yep. Fast.
Going places.
All right. Let's see. Let's see what the pericardium shield is like. And especially interesting after your earlier experiences too. So your one, how do you feel your one?
It feels a bit like the guard is down a bit.
Okay. To me, your one feels a little bit tattered, like frayed in the edges. Actually, not edges, but like frayed a little bit in the fabric of it. What happens when I say that? Does your one respond to that?
Yeah.
So how does it respond?
It feels like there's some part of the knowing that was lost.
Okay.
Not lost, but
More like dropped for a bit, maybe.
Yeah, that I couldn't find it to trust it and lean on it, kind of thing.
Yeah. You couldn't maintain that level.
Yeah.
Okay, so now that we've identified that, is it changing?
Yeah, it's restoring.
Yeah, it's restoring. It's strengthening up again. Repairing, restoring. And becoming more determined, actually. Like, it's almost like having broken a bone. It becomes stronger. When it heals, it becomes stronger.
Yeah.
More resilient. And in this case, the interesting thing to do with what your experience was also that because you felt hurt and sad and, I don't know, maybe excluded, or it doesn't feel so much like excluded, but hurt and damaged by the people who wanted, or who were forced to, or wanted to. I mean, some didn't want you included, and some feel kind of between a rock and a hard place with that. Because they have the place, and they kind of have to find a middle ground, or find a way to resolve the issues to do with that. But so the resilience now in the shield after restoring, what I can feel, where I'm trying to get to with this, is that I can actually feel your trust and belief in people restored along with it, because it was taken down as well. A little bit taken down, which, unless you restore it, you can become cynical. So, but it feels like it got restored as well, so that you are neutral in regards to those people who didn't want you included. And neutral towards the owner of the place. Although they were two different issues there. Lovely. Now you have a very vibrant shield, actually. Yours feels even stronger than mine now, so because yours had to become stronger. Well, it's the kind of thing like what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Another tool in the toolbox.
You
work through it, you find tools, and you add that to your box.
Okay, so let's go back to the greater field feeling and see what that feels like now.
You still feel, I mean, it feels more like here today than it did yesterday, that we're moving here as well. I don't feel it is still here either.
No, but it's not as strong as when we go and feel the
No.
line itself.
No.
But it actually feels more, the field feels more open now compared to before.
Yeah.
Something opened up sort of upwards and out to the sides a bit.
Yeah.
Compared to when we started, from having gone through the process of working through this.
Yeah.
And it actually feels quite peaceful and gentle.
Yeah.
Lovely. Shall we finish there?
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye.
See you later. Bye.